You must not change lanes unnecessarily when driving. True. The following sign indicates pedestrian and bicycle crossing zone. False. The following sign indicates that there is an intersection ahead. True. The following sign indicates that the road ahead is closed to large cargo, etc. True. You may not protrude into the lane of the oncoming traffic when overtaking in areas where the following sign is posted. False. The pictured signs and marking have the same regulatory effect. False. The following sign warns drivers to control the steering wheel against the strong crosswinds. True. The following sign indicates that there is a push-button type traffic signal ahead. False. When the traffic light for your direction is red, the traffic light for the crossroad is always green. False. Entering an intersection, you must immediately come to a halt on the spot if the signal ahead changes to yellow. False. When coming to a stop at an intersection, vehicles must stop directly before the stop line, a crosswalk or bicycle crossing zone if these markings are provided, or directly before the intersection if these markings is not provided. False. When coming to a stop at an intersection, vehicles must stop directly before the stop line, a crosswalk or bicycle crossing zone if these markings are provided, or directly before the intersection if these markings is not provided. False. A police officer bringing both arms up level at the sides at an intersection is giving a hand signal identical in meaning to a red light for traffic in lanes parallel to the police officer. True. Even when you have received a license, you are an unlicensed driver if you drive a vehicle without the license in your possession. False. The towing license is not necessary when towing a disabled vehicle with a gross vehicle weight of 850 kilograms with a rope. False. Drivers holding a large-size truck license may operate a large-size truck, medium-size automobile, semi-medium-size truck, regular car, and heavy special equipment. True. Drivers holding a medium-size automobile license may operate semi-medium-size automobile, a regular car, regular motorcycle, light special equipment, and general motorized bicycle in addition to a medium-size automobile. False. The term vehicles include automobiles and motorized bicycles, but not light vehicles. True. When a road has 3 traffic lanes for the same direction, the rightmost lane should be reserved for passing, and vehicles may use other lanes in accordance with their speed, with slower vehicles traveling in the leftmost lane and faster vehicles traveling in lanes next to the leftmost lane. False. You may not drive into areas posted with the following "No Entry Zone" sign for any reason. True. I came to a halt before the intersection because there was traffic congestion ahead that may have forced me to halt in the intersection. True. When approached by an emergency vehicle in an intersection, I passed through the intersection immediately and gave way to the vehicle while coming to a stop on the left side of the road. True. When a route bus is pulled over at a bus stop, you may not drive around the bus but must wait until the bus proceeds. False. As a general rule, lanes having the pictured sign are closed to vehicles other than the designated vehicles, light special equipment, motorized bicycles, and light vehicles. True. Taking a left turn, you should turn with sufficient margin around the left edge of the intersection corner in order to avoid hitting pedestrians, bicyclists, and the like. False. You need not slow down or come to a stop when it is clear that a pedestrian or bicyclist does not intend to cross in a crosswalk or bicycle crossing zone. True. Overtaking automobiles or motorized bicycles is prohibited in and within 30 meters before a crosswalk or bicycle crossing zone, but passing is allowed. False. It is prohibited to overtake or pass a regular car bearing a beginning driver mark. False. It is not necessary to check whether the way is clear when changing into the center and left lanes while signaling. False. You should signal when you are about to drive in reverse. True. When changing lanes, you must signal 30 meters before the point that the lane change is made. False. Signaling is a means for notifying other traffic of your intended actions, since other drivers must rely on your signals to determine their own actions. It is important to give correct signals at the appropriate time. True. I noticed a streetcar signaling to proceed from the stop. However, since I had to drive fast, I drove alongside the streetcar while sounding the horn. False. You must not change lanes unnecessarily when driving. True. When changing lanes, you should first signal and then make sure the way is safe. False. The following signal viewed from behind is a signal to turn left or change lanes to the left. True. When backing up, it is best to use your own judgment, rather than relying on the assistance of passengers or others to check behind your vehicle. False. Before operating your four-wheeled vehicle, you must always check that people or children are not present in front of, behind or under your vehicle to make sure that it is safe to do so. True. You need not sound the horn in areas where the following sign is posted if there is no oncoming traffic. False. It is not necessary to check whether the way is clear when changing into the center and left lanes while signaling. False. In areas other than an intersection having no crosswalk, bicycle crossing zone, or the like, you must come to a stop 1 meter in front of a police officer or other traffic controller giving a hand signal to stop. True. You should signal when you are about to drive in reverse. True. When changing lanes, you must signal 30 meters before the point that the lane change is made. False. When the traffic signal is flashing red, you should come to a stop and proceed after making sure it is safe. True. A police officer conducting traffic control has both arms raised level at the sides. Vehicles behind the officer may not go forward, but may turn left or right. False. Only regular cars are permitted to enter the streetcar tracks in areas posted with the following sign. False. In areas other than an intersection having no crosswalk, bicycle crossing zone, or the like, you must come to a stop 1 meter in front of a police officer or other traffic controller giving a hand signal to stop. True.